Back in the good old days, 1972 to be exact, I was 10 and living with my father's parents for a year in their very modern Gulfstream mobile home. I was still in elementary school. All lessons were taught in one classroom: English, math, history, and music. Yes, that was still part of the curriculum. I remember it so clear, like it was yesterday, not 1,000 yesterdays back. September 11th, 1972. I had gotten ready for bed, which was a mattress in the living room. As I laid my head down, I tried to remember the song that we were learning in class. Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Well, I guess I did that, because not long after I started, in came my grandmother. She thought I was crying, and she was concerned. "Honey, is there something wrong? Why are you crying?" I sat up quickly, and with a smile on my voice, I said, "Oh, no, Grandma, I'm not crying. I'm trying to remember this song, and I almost have it. I really like to sing, Grandma." She said, "Well, it's bedtime, but if you really need to remember it and you really love to do it, then 5 more minutes and you need to go to sleep." "Do you really love to sing, Mark?" I said, "Yes." Then she said, "Well, then follow your heart. It will never lead you astray. Your heart is your church. If it's what you love, then you should do it, because that's the gift from the highest power, and it's why you were placed here on earth, to make people feel." Jesus never asked for a building to be built so that he may sing. He knew where his love, life, and soul were. It was in his heart. Finish up your song and get to sleep. You have school in the morning. As she started to leave, I stopped her. "Grandma." "Yes, Mark," she asked. "I love you." She came to me, placed her lips on my forehead so gently, kissed me, and said, "I love you too, Mark." Then she disappeared into the dark of their very modern Gulfstream mobile home. The school bell rang the end of the next school day. As I ran out, I saw my cousins were waiting for me. I asked why they were there, and they said they just wanted to be with me. They suggested we get an ice cream cone and go to the park. We found a big, beautiful tree, and we sat down beneath it. We chatted about school and what we had done for the day. I told them about the song we were learning, and they said Grandma had mentioned you were learning a song. She said you loved to sing. I told them I did. Then they said, "We need to talk to you about Grandma. While you were in class, Grandma got sick." I asked them if she would be home in time for dinner, and they said no. Grandma was very sick, and no one knew how much, but she's gone. I stopped and paused to remember the evening before. They asked me if I wanted to go see her, and I said, no. I said my goodbye to her last night. She told me why I was here and how to live my life. Then I said, I think we need to go home and be with Granddad in their very modern Gulfstream mobile home.